Greetings and salutations. Greetings and salutations, my friends. Happy Wednesday, y'all. We made it to another one. It is Wednesday, the 8th of July, 2026. Greetings, Robert. Greetings and salutations. Oh, and hugs to you as well, my friend. Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. Oh, my goodness. All right, y'all. Oh, first thing, well, you know what? Because this is going to be an interesting show, and I really want for as many people to ask any questions if they want to. So we're going to start this show. Going to start it off the right way with our prayer. Greetings, Jackie B. Greetings and salutations. All right. Greetings, Pebbles. Greetings, Mrs. Pruitt. Greetings, y'all. I finally made it on time. Greetings, Gayleen. Greetings, my friend. Greetings and salutations, y'all. All right. Let's get ready. Let's go on and jump into this thing. All right, y'all that just came in, please hit that thumbs up for me. Pretty please, because we gonna talk about some things. I know all of y'all are feeling this energy, but right now, we all need to be ready for what is about to befall us, especially us in the United States. Oh my goodness, greetings, spirits beyond the stars. She done started it off with a $10 super chat. Thank you, spirits beyond the stars. And if you have a question, I'm going to be right on it. Greetings, Mildred. Greetings and salutations. All right, here we go, everybody. Exhale. Whew. We have got to let go of this energy. Y'all, it is so important that we center and ground ourselves. End of August, we are going to be on the roller coaster ride of our life, spiritually, physically, emotionally. So y'all can hear that dude from the UFC talking about let's get ready to rumble, because that is exactly where we are. Y'all, what the universe has had planned for us, it's go time. So all the stuff that we needed to be working on and letting go of, it's time, it's time, it's time. Let's start with some prayer. Here we go. First thing, everybody, again, let's blow out all that stagnant air. Just blow it out. Whew. All right, here we go. We're going to do Saint Expedite first. Saint Expedite, come to me. Open doors and set me free. Move with power. Move with light. Prosper me both day and night. Swiftly now, come work for me. So be it. So mote it be. Dear universe, dear creator, dear spirit guides, give us courage. Give us grace. Give us patience. Dear, let us love. Let us live. Let us remember why we are here. All right, y'all. All right. Greetings and salutations. Greetings, greetings, greetings. Over here, let me go here. Spirits Beyond the Stars done started it off with a $10 super chat. And here, I ain't got my cards ready. Y'all, I tried to make it on time, but I don't know. This timeline, oh, that's what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about this timeline. Y'all, things have shifted back to an earlier time, to a time around, I want to say around 2012. Some things have changed in a very, very, very big way. So First thing I want to say to everybody, number one, do not be afraid. Do not let this throw you off your game. If anything, that what we must do right now is continue to let go, continue to exhale, continue to prioritize ourselves outside of the matrix. Y'all, you got to let go of worry. Our Reiki prayer is exactly what we need to be letting go of at this time. Letting go of fear, letting go of worry, letting go of anger, working on ourselves, and above all, being grateful for every single thing that we have and every single thing that we don't have. Because y'all, please remember, sometimes when we don't get everything we ask for, that's the universe protecting us from ourselves. All right? So just remember that everything is has its season. Okay, that's a beautiful song. With everything turn, turn, turn. There is a season, turn, 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 and a purpose to every measure under heaven. And y'all, right now we are in that fourth turning. The Hopi prophesied fourth turning. Everything, all the lies that we have been indoctrinated with, we are going to have the opportunity to find the truth. And I say it that way because that is how it will be. You will have the opportunity to wipe the cobwebs from your eyes. You will have the opportunity to completely wake up. You will have to choose. That's your final thing to do, is that choice. Are you going to choose to remain in the matrix? You going to eat the cheeseburger? Are you going to stay in the matrix? Or are you going to wake all the way up and walk through all the portals that are open before us right now? Because the choice is ours. And that's where we're going. And they want you afraid. They want you afraid to choose you. They want you afraid to stand up for yourself. Because if you're afraid, then you're food. Question everything. If it don't make sense, question it until it makes sense. Make somebody explain it to you like you're 2 years old, like you just got to this planet this morning. Make them explain it to you. If you don't understand anything that somebody is trying to make you believe is true, question everything. And that includes me. Don't follow nobody blindly, y'all. Nobody. All right? You, everything within you. You were born with everything within you to make it through this time and what's coming next. And we need to be in creator mode right now, creating what comes next in our world, in our sphere. Don't be creating drama. Don't be creating lack. Don't be creating want. Be creating abundance. Be creating prosperity. Be creating joy and peace. And find your tribe. Be with the people who you want to be with, not the ones you're forced to be with. Create your tribe. All right. I got everything here. Let me go back to the top and we gonna start this show. Greetings and salutations. All right, spirits beyond the stars, who gave us that first super chat. Thank you so much, spirits beyond the stars. And I'm looking to see if there's a question from you. Hold on. I see yours, Brenda. I see yours, Enchanted Garden and Mildred. But I'm looking for spirits beyond the stars. Greetings, Hope's Garden. I see you. Greetings, Pebbles. Greetings, Lisa Alvarenga. Greetings, greetings. All right, all right. Okay, Spirits Beyond the Stars. I don't see a specific question for you, so I'm going to pull you a psychic tarot card. All right, just for you. Whatever is on your heart, let it be covered by whatever the universe gives you out of this drawing. Universe, creator, spirit guides, just for Spirits Beyond the Stars for this Wednesday, the 8th of July. Already the 8th, y'all, 2026. Just for Spirits Beyond the Stars. All right, spirits. Oh, this is, take what resonates and leave all the rest. Purple number 4. You got foundations and achievements. Look at this house. And you, my friend, my green thumbed friend, my person who I know that in a former life you must have not only been a farmer, but you were probably an innkeeper as well, because you're so full of love and hospitality. Take what resonates and leave all the rest. This card confirms that what you've been building is now firmly established with a strong and solid foundation. You deserve this, and it's time for you to harvest the rewards for your efforts. What you sowed, you can now reap. Be open to receive, as you've worked hard and have given so much. Allow the universe to give back, even if just a little, to give back something to you. For there has to be an even exchange of giving and receiving in order to prime the pump of gratitude and reinforce the law of attraction. Using the more traditional meaning in tarot, this card represents a period for celebration, peace, and prosperity. It may also imply a marriage or buying of land or a new home. As you enjoy this time of relaxation that you so deserve, know that nothing remains stagnant, and the winds of change are always at your door, and with blessings that the winds will always be at your back, urging you and pushing you forward. So be it. So mote it be. All right. All right. Greetings, y'all. Greetings and salutations. All right. Greetings, Hope's Garden. Greetings, Andrea Winder. Greetings, David. Greetings. And if Risa is here, greetings, Risa. And greetings, Montez. Greetings, Mrs. Pruitt. Look at me, I'm gleeking all over myself. Greetings, Pebbles. Greetings, Brenda Vaughn. Brenda says, questions. Can I have a card for the month of July? Absolutely, Brenda. I'm going to give you, you're going to get a whole mini read. Brenda, you're going to get a love card, a gravity card, and you're going to get an angel card. Here we go. Just for Brenda Vaughn, just for today. For Brenda, for the month of July. What should Brenda be on the lookout for? All right, there's card number 1. All right, card number 2. Just for Brenda Vaughn. Just for today, for this month. What message, warnings for Brenda for the month of July? Oh, all right. And here, last card, just for Brenda Vaughn. 3-card reading, an angel card just for Brenda for the month of July. Here we go. All right. We're going to start with your angel card, Brenda. The universe is asking you to balance. Be mindful of everything at this time. Take only what resonates and leave all the rest. Now is the time to take inventory of your feelings. Are there any feelings of imbalance or resistance? Divine whispers are here to remind you that the alignment that you seek also seeks you. Breathe, rest, and reset. Repeat this affirmation. What feels peaceful and calm easily finds me as I restore the balance within me. This is important. You must let go of everything that's throwing you off kilter. Here's your gravity card. Now, these ones can be kind of tricky. And here you got trauma dumping. And you see this whole garbage can. Do not allow yourself to become the garbage can for other people's trauma. Do not give them that power to dump on you. Listen to this card and take only what resonates and leave everything else. This is unfiltered release in an excessive and inappropriate manner, oversharing or unprocessed pain. Now, I know there's a whole lot going on in your life and in your family right now. Do not become a receptacle for other people's garbage. Brenda, stand tall. Protect your own heart. If anybody's going to be dumping, let it be you. All right? But don't let anybody come and dump on you. And your last card, what the universe, your love card, what the universe wants you to know above all is this is a time where you need to be focused on healing yourself. Take what resonates. Your body, mind, and soul are in a period of deep healing right now. You're going through many transformations at once, and you're being asked to allow yourself to receive the healing you need with open arms and an open heart. Take what resonates and leave all the rest. All right. There you go, Brenda. All right. Greetings, Val Bowen, my friend. Greetings and salutations. Greetings. Mildred, greetings, Mildred. Mildred says, Tanya, my cat, is this Lestat? My cat got the zoomies yesterday and tore my curtains down. I had to pull my toolbox and stepladder out. I was hot, LOL. He stayed far away from me. What was his thoughts? Oh my goodness. We're going to pull regular tarot on, is this Lestat? So hopefully I'm calling him by the right name. Here we go. Universe, creator, spirit, guides, for the cat, for Mildred's cat. What was going on with Mildred's cat to where he tore down the curtains? What was going on? 2 cards. All right, Mildred, take what resonates and leave all the rest. The first card that came out is King of Swords. Number 1, this is his world, and we just live in it. And sometimes things happen. Sometimes when we got bottled up energy, it just has to run free. I'm sorry I tore the house up, but I didn't have no control over it. I needed to run. I needed to jump. I needed to climb, and I needed to do it all at once. So here you go. Here you go, Mildred. You got the King of Swords. This is the personality of your cat, okay? Usually, he acts like the king of the castle. Usually, he don't care about nobody and lets everybody know that he don't care about them. But he had let's just call it an emotional short circuit, because the zoomies for animals is an expression of pent up emotion, pent up feelings. The second card that we got for the cat, we got the Knight of Wands, being hasty, zoomy, 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 quick decisions, ambition, generosity, sexual ambitions, adventures. Oh, is he fixed? He should? I'm sure he's fixed. I'm sure but we always think that they don't think about it. I think they do, because my dog is fixed, and I don't know how she know nothing about it, but she be acting like she know what she missing. All right. It's negotiators, debaters, and those who love a challenge. So you ain't did nothing wrong. Lestat if this is Lestat, had some pent up energy. This little king just needed to stretch his legs. And unfortunately, the curtains were an acceptable loss. Take what resonates and leave all the rest. All right. Enchanted Garden says, question. As of 7/3, the strategic oil reserves are now at 319 million barrels. Once the oil reserves hit 150 barrels and they no longer work, do you see a major depression hitting the United States of America? Here we go. Universe, creator, spirit guides. 2 questions in one. Number 1, first question, will the United States oil reserves fall to 150 million barrels or below? Will the national reserves fall to 150 barrels of below or below? All right. Exhale, Enchanted Garden. All right. Don't have to answer the rest of this question, because here's the answer to the first part. Those oil reserves are not going to fall below 150 barrels. Remember, everything that they're doing, this is theater. This is theater. Okay, yes, real people are dying for a whole bunch of rich people to sit there and do stuff. And please don't forget what all of this is for. All of this is about the Epstein files. Every bit of this is about the dump truck trying to cover up the fact that he's a chomo. Okay? Let's not forget. Every time he starts something over there, he's trying to cover up something else. I want to talk about him destroying the West Wing of the White House. What he's doing is he's trying to destroy history. There are things in there. There are things that he is destroying, that he is trying to make it harder for the people whose land was stolen to get their voice back. Believe everything that is happening for a reason. But here's the one thing that I want to talk about real quick, because we as a whole nation, and this is for the whole globe, but I'm talking to a United States citizens right now. All right, for the people in the United States, no matter what color you are, if you live in the United States, greater or lesser, this involves you. All right. We are about to come into a weather pattern that is going to be deadly, from sea to shining sea, from coast to freaking coast. We are going to be put on the broiler, y'all, from the north to the northwest. We are going to be under a heat dome. Prepare for this as you can. And be mindful that during this time there will be brownouts, there will be blackouts, because there will be so many people just trying to keep themselves cool. Remember, y'all, water is your friend. Even if you're in the house and it's hot as you don't know what, a bathtub with some water in it can cool your core down. It can keep you alive. All right, just remember that. Let the kids play in the doggone hose if they can even be outside. We're talking about in some areas, we're talking about temperatures above 120 degrees. Over here in the on the west, we're talking temperatures from 120 to 125. Okay? This is deadly. And for y'all on the East Coast who a lot of y'all's houses do not have swamp coolers or air conditioning because you don't get this type of weather. Y'all be mindful. Learn. There are tutorials on YouTube to show you how to make, I think they call it a cowboy cooler, and all you need is a fan, some ice, and a cooler, and a little bit of hose piping, and you can direct some super cooled air right towards you. Y'all, be mindful. This is going to be protracted. It's going to be drawn out. So, and we're talking about from the weekend, this weekend, starting the 11th, this weekend, y'all, from this weekend through past the 20th, we are going to be in a severe heat advisory. So for those of y'all who have, please remember your elderly neighbors. Remember your senior citizens. Remember your homeless people. Help where you can. Offer water where you can, even if it's just from your hose. Offer water and be mindful that that water coming out of the hose can be above boiling. Be mindful of that. So don't let your babies be the first one to turn that hose on, because they can get scorched from the water that comes out. That first water that comes into that hose can be boiling. So be mindful of that. Remember that. Protect them little ones, especially around water and the hoses and everything. We are coming to some crazy weather times, and with this heat will be fire. So be mindful. Again, I have been urging y'all to get ahead of the wildfire. If you're not already on fire, get ahead as much as you can. If you have wooded property, cut a fire line. Cut one. It will save your property. And for everybody, because right after all this heat, the West Coast is going to have one of the biggest monsoons that we have ever seen. This is what a super El Nino is, y'all. And we are in a super El Nino. I live in Las Vegas. We almost out of water. And that ain't no joke. The water that comes upstream from us, they're almost at Deadpool. They got 100, no, it's not even 100 feet. I think it's something like 10 feet or 20 feet before Nevada stops getting water from Colorado. This is serious, but I need y'all to remember, this is being done to us. HARP, CERN, all of this. This is rich people playing God with our lives so that they can make money off of us. Understand? They can make it rain. They could make it rain every day if they wanted to make it rain every day. They keep places dry so that they can make money off of people's misery. We need to start calling these doggone parasites what they are. All right. All right. All right. I don't want to get anybody down. If anything, I need y'all to get mad and be mad at the right folks. Call them by their names. These doggone reptilians, these doggone disagreeables, these demons want us to suffer. And it begins this weekend. All right. They turned CERN off for a reason, because they threw us back. They trapped us in an alternative timeline. I told y'all the timeline was collapsing. They turned off CERN to throw us into another timeline. That's why it seems like things from 2012 are back again. Fruit Loops, FROOTLOOPS, are supposedly back again. Let's see if Stouffer Stovetop is back again. But this is what they are doing, y'all. Remember, this is why it's so important to write things down, because they will try to change your memory. This is tricknology to keep us forgetful so that we can't fight back. These are the tricks of all the Mr. Smiths, y'all. All right. Greetings, Lisa Alvarenga. Lisa says, freeze some wet towels. Keep damp towels in the refrigerator. Use these towels to cool yourself. Thank you, Lisa. Purple Ranger, greetings, Purple Ranger. Purple Ranger says, yes, Tanya, we get water from there too in California. Yes, they fixing to make us suffer. And understand, the reason that they want us to suffer is because they've got to get us emotional. Everything that they're doing right now is to stir emotions. All right. Purple Ranger says, Tanya, will Nolan Xavier get justice and the truth come out about what happened to him? Is Nolan Xavier the young melanated man who went on a beach trip or something with a whole bunch of non-melanated people, and everybody but him came back? And as soon as they came back, everybody deleted all their social media. Is that the Nolan Xavier that you're talking about? Here we go. Universe, creator, spirit, guides. Ooh. Will Nolan Xavier get justice? And will the truth come out about what happened to him? Yes or no? Yes. All right, but it came out inverted. Yes, there will be justice for Nolan Xavier. However, we got the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Bad news in earthly matters, money problems, ignorance, someone who does not appreciate you. Y'all, it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt the whole diaspora when the story of what that young man went through comes out from the people who claimed, oh, my heart hurts, to be his friend, the people who claimed to love him, the people who promised him. They promised him they wouldn't let nothing happen to him. They promised his mama they wouldn't let nothing happen to him. Everything that they plotted, everything that they planned, everything that they did not do that could have saved that man's life is going to come out, and it's going to break our heart to understand the depravity of people who are just above children. These are young people. But what they are capable of, what they think in their mind, what they justify, and why. Why? And it only took one of them to convince the whole group. That's how soft-minded they are. Oh, my goodness. Oh, Purple Ranger says one of them boys' mom is a judge. Yeah, that explains why everybody deleted everything. They know what they did to that boy. They know what they didn't do. And they laughed while he was dying. They laughed while he was dying. Not one of them Not one of them would go against the group. A pack of wild dogs, a bunch of wild, uncivilized mutts. Mm, mm. Share Bear says, as soon as I saw this picture, I knew something bad happened. And I couldn't watch any on it because I know it was just so awful. And yes, yes, when we find out what they did to that boy and how they allowed how they allowed him to die, how they set him up to die, how they laughed as they watched him die, how he begged them. He was crying, please help me. And not one of them was man enough. I hope they all, I hope, well, we ain't got to wait too long. Those of y'all who grew up in the black church know that when they said it wasn't gonna be water, it was gonna be fire next time, and we got the sun about to wreak havoc on this planet. You can put two and two together. If you got melanin, you better get out there and activate it. Get out there in that sun so that you will survive these times. All right. All right. Purple Ranger says, will there be an autopsy with the truth? Here, let us see. Universe creator, spirit guides. Will an autopsy come out and tell the truth? And we got a yes. It jumped out. We got a yes. His family is going to fight. They gonna stand up. They gonna fight the whole system and everything that they know. They gonna pay for a private autopsy. Yes, because they already trying to shut it down. The second card that came out here, old girl who's a judge, is already trying to stifle everything from coming out. Oh yes, this is gonna turn into a whole conspiracy. Oh yes, a whole conspiracy. All right. All right, hold on. Let me go backwards. Greetings, Pebbles. Pebbles says, may I have a card on an upcoming event, please? Absolutely, Pebbles. Here we go. I'm going to pull you a tarot card. Hold on. Universe Creator Spirit Guides, just for Pebbles, just for today. A card for Pebbles and their upcoming event, just for Pebbles. All right, Pebbles, the card that came out for you is the Four of Cups. All right, this is, you kind of want something to pass by you a little bit. This is regret, refusing offers, missed opportunities, stagnation, disillusion, focusing on the negative. This is self-absorption, depression, boredom, nostalgia, frustration, weariness, meditation, daydreaming, and fantasizing. All right. The important thing about this card, please, Pebbles, is that this is a choice. You have the opportunity to say yay or nay to something. All right. Use your choice. Use your voice. Do not accept anything that goes against how you feel, and use your feelings. If it don't feel good, do not do it. And if somebody is trying to push you into it, use your voice to say yay or nay, but you've got to speak. Take what resonates and leave all the rest. But this whole card is about taking or not taking something. Remember, you don't have to accept something just because somebody gives it to you, just because somebody puts it under your nose, just because somebody forces it in front of you, don't mean you have to consume it. Use your voice. It is your choice, and you've got to make it. Take what resonates and leave all the rest. All right. All right. Do not be unsettled, Purple Ranger. We gonna be all right. We gonna be all right. The whole thing is to not get trapped in that 3D matrix. Turn the TV off. Do not watch no news right now. None, because it's a trap, it's a trap, it's a trap. And ain't no news good news. If you have to figure out what's going on, read it. Read it. Find something, some place that you trust and read it. Don't listen to a human voice saying it. Let your eyes scan it. First, we need to be very, very, very mindful of what we give our energy to at this time, because we are being bombarded up, down, left, right, with propaganda. They want us feeling some kind of way, and they don't care what kind of way it is. They just want us expressing that emotion. That negativity is food. That's why the whole universe feels so weird, so heavy. Y'all, if the universe got your butt in the bed, stay in the bed. Because guess what? You safe there. You ain't got to run around and be out there with none of these crazies. Because please understand, these soulless entities are out there unaliving people. They are out there in cars, road raging. They are out there doing unspeakable acts. Don't be out there. If you ain't got to be out there, don't be out there. If the universe got your body so tired you can't do nothing but stay on the couch, then doggone it, stay on the couch. All right? It's safe there. Meditate. Work on you. Don't be out traipsy and be out and about if you ain't got to be. It's hot out there anyway. All right? Take care of you. Take care of you. We must. Mildred says, now that the funeral is almost over, when will the cyber attacks start happening? Oh, and you know they're coming, but here's the thing, Mildred. I think old Donnie boy wants you to think that Iran is going to do something to us, where more than likely it will be the United States government doing it to us first. All right? Just remember that. Donnie Boy gave Russia the keys to the city the first time he was in office. They have been all through everything, all of our security. Remember, the guy who was over a lot of our security lives in Russia. And you can best believe he done told them everything he knows. I'm talking about Snowden. All right? Putin's pet poodle. United States tried to throw him in prison because he tried to warn people what the United States government was up to. Remember that. The United States government throws people in jail for telling the truth about the United States government. Edward Snowden had to run to the country's most top villain to be safe. And guess what? They let him stay there. Ain't nobody got him. He ain't in prison. As long as he told Vladdy Daddy everything he knew. Everything he knew. And you can believe he told Vladdy Daddy everything he knew. But understand, the United States government always needs a scapegoat. Always needs to point the finger at somebody else because its evil is so damning. Just remember, I'm going to keep saying this because Americans need to understand this. We cannot make excuses for this country. The United States of America is the only country to ever drop a nuclear bomb on anybody. The United States of America is the only country to ever use nuclear weapons, is the only country besides Argentina and Israel to refuse to apologize for the wrongs of slavery. But see, that's where history is a whole lie. Our history is a lie. The North Atlantic slave trade was ships going from Maine through the doggone Gulf of Mexico, stealing indigenous people off of their lands and transporting them to a different part of the United States and planting them there and enslaving them. Oh, yeah. Yeah, because once the history dam breaks, it breaks for good. And we learn the lies that have been told. Oh, yes, there some slaves, not slaves, some people from Africa were kidnapped, brutalized, and taken. But the majority of them were landed on islands that were already inhabited. Islands that were co-opted, taken over. They moved people around and then lied about all of it. Lied about all of it. The black Americans, the melanated people on Turtle Island were already here. Christopher Columbus even said it. He knew. He thought he was in Africa, not India. Because he was. All the truth is about to come out. Donald Trump is tearing down the White House to destroy evidence because the truth about everything is about to come out because the time is up. And if y'all want to know what I'm talking about, if you want to go down a rabbit hole, you can watch it on YouTube. Just put in Yakub, the big head scientist, and lose yourself for a couple of hours, and things will start to blow your mind. All right, y'all. All right, cousins calling me and stuff. All right. Greetings, Share Bear. Greetings and salutations. So, but let me answer Mildred's question. When the Ayatollah Khamenei, because I want to say his name right because they good people. Here we go. When this funeral repast is over, will things begin in the United States? Yes or no? And we got a maybe. So there's still some more going on. So look here, what we got is stalemate, truce, sitting on the fence, crossroads, difficult decisions, difficult, painful choices, stressful decisions. So y'all, here we go. I have a very sinking feeling. I done told y'all WW3 is in full effect. We're already in it. Donnie's gonna make sure we have WW3. What's the best way to do it? Starve the whole world of oil. The Strait of Hormuz is about to be closed again. And that's what this is. A great big old X. Ain't nothing gonna come or go. And the whole world is only gonna have one person to point at. Well, two. But one. Donnie. Because Donnie could have said no to Israel. But no, Donnie got on his knees, unzipped Israel's pants, and swallowed the whole knob. Yeah, I said it. I ain't taking it back. That's what Donnie did. Donnie is on his knees, choking on that Israeli thing. All right. All right, here we go. Greetings, Mickey Mouse. Mickey Mouse says the Moors were here before Columbus even thought about it. And it wasn't just the Moors. The people who were here, the indigenous, that look like us, the copper color. We are not African. We're not African. We're not African. All right. The whole world was black. The whole world was black. We was black over here. We are the copper colored ones. That this land belongs to the copper colored one. What does copper look like? It look like me. All right. All right. They have lied to us about everything. Yeah, there were Moors here. There were freedmen here who were put in slave. And that's why it is so important that when the doors of knowledge open to us, that we run through them, not that we sit there and debate them. That is why God gave us sense and discernment. Read. There's some things you read may be false, some things you read may be true, but in the midst, you will find truth. But in a whole lot of it, you have got to search for, because they have intentionally buried it. They have intentionally, this is tricknology to keep us from our power. They calcified our pineal gland to keep us from being able to move objects at will with our mind. Melanin is magic. They had to suppress it. And the way they suppressed it was by calcifying our pineal gland. That's why. It is the melanin that is the magic is in. So that's why they steal it. They study it. What can it do? You want to know why them little black kids can run so fast and jump so high and sing so beautifully? It's in the skin. It's in the DNA. It's in the melanin. The black dot in the middle of the sun is us. I'll calm down now. Pardon me, y'all. Greetings, Nisi Tay. Greetings and salutations. Sheila says, went to the doctor for follow-up on a CT scan. Will be referred to a cardiologist and a dermatologist. Cholesterol is high. Some moderate calcification of arteries. All right. Increase your water. Increase your water. Increase your water. And get you some shungite. Hold on. Here you go. This is raw shungite. And yes, I have it in my copper cup. What it does is purify the water along with that copper cup. So any water that I put in here, it's drawing out all of those impurities. The second thing that the shungite does is that it binds and attaches to that fluoride from it draws it out of the water. And that's what they're using to poison us, to keep us from being able to reconnect with source. They're poisoning us. In your toothpaste, anything with fluoride in it is poisoning you. It is stopping you. It is putting a buffer between you and the ether. Decalcify your pineal gland. Drink water. Eat fruits and vegetables. Eat clean. But the biggest thing is clean water. A lot of our dis-ease comes from the fact that the water that the United States government ain't fit for cattle. All right. All right. Greetings, Nisi Tay. Hold on. I'm going backwards. Oh, Lisa Alvarez says, I read about him in the Holy Tablet. Right on. Hold on. Did I miss something? Oh, Mildred says, Tanya, I've had a strong feeling for a while now that Iran was not going to let it go. But Iran, understand, Iran didn't start nothing. Iran was a victim of this. Iran got Iran. let me say it right. Iran got scapegoated. They got scapegoated. But understand what Iran is. That is Mesopotamia. They have been looking for Gilgamesh's body. They have been looking for the weapons of Enlil. Remember, when this planet was being first habitated, Anu sent somebody down here to check it out. And they had a whole ship full of weapons. And them weapons got deposited inside of one of those in a mountain range somewhere. I kind of believe that mountain range is right here in the United States. I kind of believe that is in Utah. And somebody had tried to blow it up already. Utah. UTAH. Judah. JUDAH. And what do we know? Because we've been studying for so long that J never existed. So how do you get Judah in Utah? Washington, D.C. is Rome. Rome is about to fall again. They taught us history, his story, inverted, protracted, lies upon lies. And then they sealed it with mathematics, made us agree to a lie, the simplest lie there is. I'm going to show y'all again, because this is where the witchcraft got us. As soon as we all got on to we're going to be educated people, and we all, doesn't matter what ethnic group, doesn't matter what race, we all use the same numbers, 1 through 9. And that's where the spell is. If 1 and 1 is 2, then how the hell is 1 times 1, 1? You know it's a lie. In kindergarten, when they started teaching you your ABCs, they taught you one way and told you you will not question it. That is the way it is, and so be it. And you stuck to it. You accepted the lie, even if you couldn't make sense of it in your little child mind, because it was beaten into you. How many of you were really bad at math and couldn't figure out why? Because you were smart enough to know that 1 times 1 cannot equal 1. And it threw everything off. So, that's your history lesson for today, y'all. All right. Oh, thank you, Jackie. I almost forgot. And I will be creating the show tomorrow. Y'all, this Saturday is our members only meet and greet. And we gonna be doing some magic for this new moon. Y'all, we have got to be in line, in tune for this new moon. All right. And I want y'all, if you have any spells, any new moon rituals, I want you to bring them. Now, the new moon isn't until the 14th, and Saturday is only the 11th, but we got to do it early, otherwise it'll be late. And I don't know why these people are spamming me. This is crazy. All right. So now, the July 19th. It is about to be the birthday of the gods, y'all. This is interesting. Anyway, that happens on the 19th. Here we go. But I think that it says July 19th. But here we go. I want to teach y'all the as above, so below, the way that it is actually supposed to be, because they Americanize everything. And when things get Americanized, from the language that it was spoken in, sometimes things get lost in the translation. Now, the as above, so below comes directly out of the emerald tablets of Thoth. All right, that is my spirit guide, my numero uno, my homeboy. All right, so the way that it is actually said in English, it is as within, so without, as above, so below, as the universe, so the soul. So we've all been saying a whole bunch of things, but the way that it was actually said, and this is how it was said in Latin, y'all. Quod est superius est secut, quod inferius et quod inferius est secut, quod superius. So what is superior is as what is inferior, as above, so below. All right. And then quod inferius est secut, quod superius. That which is lesser is akin to that which is greater. And what all of this means, that whole saying just means that everything in nature, in life, everything on this frequency is connected. That is the whole reason for that whole saying. Everything is connected. If you do this, it will affect that. If you do that, it will affect this. All right? It ain't got to be hard. Just open yourself up. And y'all just remember, this is the time to choose you. Do not allow yourself to become a victim of anybody's wrath. All right? Stand up for yourself. Don't allow nobody to spit in your face or to pee on your leg and tell you it's raining. We got to stand in truth. The biggest thing is to stand in truth, to speak our truth. We gonna be all right. We are all right. We got to be brave. And remember, it's okay to be scared, but it is not okay to be stuck because you're scared. You can be scared and still move. Call your angels, call your guides. Speak into existence everything you desire. It's yours already. You just got to believe that it is. And that is the whole game, is your belief. Because once you believe what you are telling yourself, then you have mastered your universe. Remember, everything in this is about you. It's about you and only about you. All right? I love you. I love you. This world is yours. And that song, if this world were mine, listen to that song and apply it to you, because this world is yours. It's called a universe because it's yours. All right? Personalize it. Rein it in. Take it back from those draconians and from them reptilians. Take your autonomy back. All right. All right. Mildred says, Tanya, I've had strong feeling for a while now that Iran was not going to let it go. Right. Okay. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't know. I thought I had gone past it. I guess I didn't. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. All right. Oh, Pebble says, how do you stop your copper from rusting? Copper don't rust. Copper does not rust. I don't even take my copper off. If your copper, if it turns black, that means that it's a lesser grain of copper. What you can do now, you can rectify that, and then you can rectify that with heat. If it is real copper, if it's not real copper, then it's just some kind of metal. If it's turning black or if it's rusting, and this doesn't work. But take a flame, a heavy torch. But you can get one of those that those little, it's like a lighter, but it has a higher flame, and just run it over your copper. It should make your copper come alive. Fire on copper brings the essence of the copper out. All right, it makes it shine. All right, so if fire doesn't fix it, it's not copper. All right, and copper does not rust. It does not rust. It can turn your skin black, though. It can do that if it isn't heat treated. All right. Or if it is impure copper, if it's copper mixed with a lesser metal. And y'all be mindful, because there's a lot of crooks out there who will sell you crap. All right. Purple Ranger says, what about the Grand Canyon? Yeah, the Grand Canyon is where all the secrets were hidden. But the Grand Canyon is also going to be where, if some things come back, that's probably where they're going to walk out of. All right. And remember that there is an opening from the Grand Canyon, comes out of the Grand Canyon. You can go in it in Kenya. Walk all the way across underneath the ocean and come out in the Grand Canyon from Kenya. All right. All of the Native American symbols and everything don't match for no reason. It's because the same people have been transversing this whole globe forever. Some people just want you to believe that nothing happened until they got here. And those same people are the ones who are digging up everybody's graves trying to find themselves. And they're finding us and not themselves. I said it. All right. Oh, Pebble says 33, watching today, the master number. Right on. Sheila Barb says, I have well water, but it's got slime in it now. Oh, no. I drink bottled water, use baking soda to brush my teeth. We'll have to check out the shungite and a copper cup. I'm telling you, that this is what they use for eons, is a copper cup. Why? Mainly because it's antimicrobial. And a bunch of people could share one cup and not pass on illness one person to another, because it's microbial. There's a lot of and look at here, copper. That's what I'm talking about right there. That this is what everything in the Americas, in the United States, is to get black people not to see themselves as that which they are. All right. All right. All right. Sheila says, I had a feral cat come through my yard yesterday calling its family. I went out and spoke to it. Ear clipped, belly looked shaved. Believed it had been fixed and put out. It came to me and let me pet it. Oh, bless you, Sheila. You are loved. And that's the thing. When the universe comes to you, when animals, especially cats, because cats are they are the pettiest. They judge people more than anybody else. If a cat comes to you and lets you touch it, oh, you're highly favored. You are highly favored. Oh, trust in them Lyrians. And that's what a cat is. That is an extraterrestrial. That is a Lyrian. They come from the planet Lyria. I think I'm saying it right. Y'all know my brain don't work. Anyway, those are Lyrians. Cats are Lyrians. All cats are Lyrians. They can talk. House cats. They can speak. And they can speak whatever language is being spoken in the house. Oh yeah. There's one cat. It used to be on old YouTube, a cat reciting the whole Long John Silver whole poem. Cat, nobody prompting this cat, and this cat is speaking pure English. Cats can talk. Cats are cats are celestial beings. If you have a cat, do not mistreat it because it will come back for you in the end. All right. Greetings, John B. John B says, my grandma used to make ice cubes in copper trays. And I bet they was delicious to eat. Spirits Beyond the Stars says, everything the United States government has told us is all lies. There is no truth to what they say. Absolutely none. Pebble says, anyone know of a good place online to buy real copper cups and the like? Oh, well, y'all, if y'all have anything, go ahead and put it in there. But copper is it's not a rare metal, but the purity does count. So and it's so easy to work with. But I would start by just putting copper products in the search engine, and then and just go from there because it shouldn't. Copper is cheap, all right. So you don't have to spend a crazy amount of money to get copper. Something like this, I got mine. I found mine. I found mine at the Goodwill. Somebody decided to throw theirs away, so I rescued it. So I think I paid $1 for this, maybe $1.50. But it's not expensive, y'all. You just got to look for it. Greetings, green-eyed goddess. That is so true. Green Eyed Goddess says Sheila Barham, the Universe Cat Distribution Center, chose you for this cat. He's meant for you as a guide, probably. And remember, you bring a cat into your house, you bring in prosperity. Even if it's a yard cat, a barn cat. If you feed it, love it, take care of it, give it a little bit of attention, it's going to give it back to you in spades. Cats are a great thing to have around your house. I'm gonna have to go get me a kitten. I think I'm gonna go get him on either Friday. Maybe I'll wait till after this heat wave. I want to make sure that everything is gonna be all right. But yeah, I'm gonna go to the animal shelter, and I am going to rescue me a tomcat. I'm gonna get a boy. He gotta be fixed. I don't want him pissing all everything. But doggone it, hopefully he can. I need a Tom to help me get rid of Jerry. All right. And if I can't get rid of it, maybe I can set up some cameras and have a show of the cat and mouse. All right, y'all. All right. Greetings, Super Dougie. Greetings, Ariana. Greetings, y'all. Oh, spirits beyond the stars. Ain't that the truth? The United States government had convinced us all that lead is poison to our bodies when it's not. It's a grounding agent. And what they did, what they knew, and that's why they lied and said all the houses that had lead paint, that people needed to repaint their houses, that kids were eating lead paint and getting brain damage. All the kids that was born in the 60s, I ate a bunch of weird crap. I did not eat the lead paint. I didn't eat the paint. I did. My mom was into pottery, and I loved me some dried clay. Yes, I did. I ate. She made all kinds of beautiful things, and I ate them. I ate the wings off of angels. Oh, I was a terrible child. Terrible. I sure did. They were delicious. They were delicious. All right. But yeah, our houses. Spirits Beyond the Stars, what are you doing? Oh my goodness. Spirits Beyond the Stars gave me a $20 super chat and said, everybody have a wonderful day. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Thank you, spirits beyond the stars. Thank you. All right. Now, I'm going to give you an angel card. All right. Just see if any of your angels is speaking to you today. Spirits beyond the stars. Here we go. Any message just for spirits. You get 1, 2, 3 spirits. You get vision. Take what resonates. Hold on. I read this one already. But this one came out for you. I'm going to read it again. This is vision. Trust your vision. Spirits beyond the stars. All right, you got 1, 2, 3. Your path will not look identical to anyone else's, but that is what makes you unique. Remember that as you stay the path that feels connected. The path will continue to lead you to alignment. Let your vision be as different as you are. Repeat this affirmation. My path is mine and mine alone. When I follow my path, alignment comes naturally. Holy cow. And we've been on here over an hour. Where did the time go? Holy cow, y'all. Oh my goodness. Spirits Beyond the Stars says, put real silver and copper coins in your pocket to help keep you grounded. That is why the United States government removed all the gold and silver out of coins, because they knew it was helping keeping us grounded. Nisi Tay, greetings, Nisi Tay. Nisi Tay says, our water pipe for the homes used to be copper, but that changed. Yeah, you would bathe in and drink purified water coming straight out your tap. Even if there was something bad in it, the copper stopped it, and they took it all out because they poisoned us. Y'all, understand, when that very first state fair happened, that was the end. After World War II, at the end of World War II, World Wars I and II were all about destroying Tartaria. World War II was the complete end of the destruction of Tartaria. That is why there were incubator babies. That's where they had all the trained children taking place. The last reset of our time was in the late 1800s. Y'all, there was a cataclysmic. There was a nuclear war that happened on this planet that buried everything under viscous mud and dirt. And when the people got here this time, and I call them the people, I do believe they were the Pleiadians that came here and reseeded this planet with the children, the trained children, the trained children. Y'all know what I'm talking about. All them little kids getting shipped all over the United States with no mamas and no daddies. Where does 1 million kids come from with no mamas and no daddies? That was a giant reset. That is when all the skulls were placed in the catacombs all around the world. All the adult people who were vaporized, unalive by the cataclysmic end of the planet, were put in the catacombs. And the remaining, these children were Pleiadian hybrids. So all the trained children, so some of y'all's grandmamas, grandpapas, aunties, and uncles, Pleiadian hybrids reseeded this planet. Us black folks, we were still here. The cataclysm did not take us from the planet. It reduced our numbers, but we were still here. Everything that we have been taught is inverted, upside down, and backwards. And everything about black people in America we were lied to, because they cannot tell us who we are. Because if they tell us who we are, then they owe us what is ours. And they committed a crime against humanity when they kidnapped us and sailed us around the United States through the Gulf of Mexico, distributing us and dropping us off at different ports from where we came from, which confounded and confused our languages. And then they told us that where we had come from was Africa, when in fact it was probably Maryland. All right? If you didn't know, here's your history lesson. The whole North Atlantic slave trade, of the majority of it, is a lie. A lie. They kidnapped and moved Black people around the United States to confuse us and make us believe that we were on another land, mixing us with other Black people, other tribes, to confound our language, i.e., the Tower of Babel. We live in an evil, we live under some evil folks. But the reckoning is upon us. But I'm going to stop right there. And we done been on here long enough. All right. All right. So I'm going to go all the way to the bottom. Ariana says, when I was a kid, people stole copper pipes from your home and everyone replaced them with plastic pipes with poison, something that could not protect us. Copper pipes didn't freeze. There was nothing wrong with the copper, except for they knew that it would heal us. They took the copper pipes out the same time they took the bells from the cathedrals, from the cathodes. Everything that was made to heal us, they took out and replaced it with poison. All right? All right. Spirits Beyond the Stars says, when I feel a certain way, they are harvesting energy. If you are mad or angry, they harvest that energy to live off of, aka the United States government and the elite. Yes, that is it. That is it. Pebble says, the hands have chakras in the palms. Yes, they do. Hold your hand above your water and set whatever intention you want in it. Bless the water and it will bless you in return. Yes, it will. Always pray over your food. Pray over your water, because even if it's poison, you have changed the vibration. You have changed the frequency. All right. Spirits Beyond the Stars says, there is a mechanism that has been created to take out the chemicals of your food. It costs about $40 on Amazon. You just drop it in the bowl of food and leave it there for 10 minutes. It's $50. Okay. All right. All right. Probably shungite. Probably shungite. Just saying. All right. All right, y'all. We gonna go. Greetings, Marie. Greetings, Super Dougie. And you're right, Spirits Beyond the Stars. The spring water that they sell at the stars ain't spring water. You don't know what tap it came out of. And they can say anything. The United States government has made it legal for the United States government to lie to you, for the police to lie to you about everything. So, y'all, again, don't put your faith in the government. Put your faith in you where it belongs. All right. Look in the mirror and see the God that is standing within you. All right. I love you. Oh, Marie Julian says, may I have an angel card? Absolutely, Marie Julian. And then we're going to go ahead and wrap this show. Universe Creator Spirit Guides, just for Marie Julian, an angel card. Just for Marie Julian. There you go. You get 13. This is clarity. Marie Julian, take what resonates. As the storm passes, the clarity is felt faster than lightning is seen against a dark sky. The divine is reminding you that clarity is readily available. All you have to do is ask. You have weathered the storm, and now the sky is clearing. Repeat this affirmation. Loving energy surrounds me, and I trust that the clarity I feel is the answer I need. Take what resonates and leave all the rest. All right, y'all. Greetings, Cindy Lee. Cindy Lee says there's a recall on blueberries. Oh my goodness. And the archons are lizard folks. Was it Ariana? Or no, Pebbles. The archons are lizards. But all lizards aren't bad. So that's the other thing, and that's what makes it so scary, because people will see some reptilians and think that they are the reptilians that are running our government, when they are just another species of reptilians. Remember, the draconians are reptilians, but they are disagreeable and they're powerful. Okay. And that's the whole thing. This group that is running the United States, that is running our governments, are disagreeable. These are beings that only want to destroy, that only want to eat, and destroy. They mean to leave us here with nothing. Their plan is to destroy this planet and leave it uninhabitable, just like they did Mars. All right. The reason why Mars looks like it does is because these doggone draconians, archons, and reptilians destroyed it, along with some of the Igigi. Okay. So, got a whole bunch of egoists in the vastness of everything. We got a whole bunch of narcissistic beings all trying to one up each other. But right now, we are in one of those narcissistic kerfluffles, to where a whole bunch of things are going to befall this planet. Be ready. All right. And if you would like to have, if you want to know kind of where this is going, read the Iliad again. If you haven't read it, or if it's been a while, or read both of them, the Iliad and the oh, y'all know what I'm talking about. It's by Homer, but it's kind of putting us. Everything is cyclical, and we're right back there again. There's gonna be a whole big ass war. And we're going to see some things we ain't never seen before. But they're going to look like robots to us, where in the old days they were actual giants. But in our days, they will be men in giant robot suits. So men standing 30 feet high in a machine that has machine guns, that walks around like a transformer. Yeah, read the Iliad. If it's been a while, read it. Read both of them. All right. Just so you can be abreast on what's about to happen. You're welcome, Marie Julian. Oh, or watch the movie Avatar. There you go. Or watch the movie Avatar. All right. Spirits Beyond the Stars says Turtle Island was occupied by Hispanics, Blacks, and Indians, but they convinced everyone Blacks were shipped here from Africa, which is a lie. And there was no such thing as Hispanics. All right. We was all pretty much one people. We may have had different hues, but understand, the Mexicans, the way that Mexicans look now, they didn't look like then. They brought Spaniard people from Spain to mix with the indigenous to change the entire genome all over this whole country. Everywhere where there are people with black skin and straight hair, all of this is Yakub's part of Yakub's seeding of the earth. But all of these people were mixed with the lightness, so to weed out blackness, to change black to something else. All right, seriously, y'all, fall down that rabbit hole. You want to know how everybody got here? At least in the beginning, read or listen to the big head scientist, the story of Yakub. Okay, it'll blow your mind. You ain't got to believe nothing, but educate yourself. At least listen so that you can say, when somebody says, "Have you ever heard?" You can say, "Yeah, I've heard the story." All right. Education is freedom. An educated mind is a free mind. A mind that that cannot think for itself is a slave. Free your mind, and the rest will follow. Be colorblind. Don't be so shallow. All right, y'all. I love you. I love you. And you know what? I did not say happy birthday, and I know I know there was a bunch of you 4th of July babies. So for everybody whose birthday was over the weekend, whose birthday was Monday or Tuesday or today or tomorrow, this is just for you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. I love you. Happy birthday to you. All right, y'all. I love you. I love you. I love you. All right, what is this word here? Scottichromicon. Scottichromicon. What is that? What is that? Oh my goodness. Pebble says, I just heard of Scottichromicon. Oh, I don't know what that is. All right, y'all. But we gonna be done. Let us go ahead and prepare for our Reiki prayer. Everybody exhale. We gonna be all right. But be prepared. Get prepared now. All right. And for everybody who will be coming to the members only meet and greet tomorrow by 7 p.m., the recipe for our drink that we will be sharing with each other will be up. And please, y'all, bring your cup of cocoa or coffee, whatever you make. If you make it with cocoa or if you make it with coffee, but bring it with you to the meeting, because we're going to be doing a circle and we all need to sit together. All right. I love you. I love you. This is about prosperity. This is about us being all right. This is making sure that we don't have to worry. All right. Because we are all right. We gonna be all right. But we need to stay on top of things. Choose you. Get in that mirror. Love on yourself. Let go of all that bull crap. Let go. You don't need it. You don't need it. You don't need to be in no competition with nobody. I love you. Exhale, y'all. Here we go. Take a big old breath in. Blow it out. Here we go. Just for today, I let go of anger. I let go of worry. I am grateful. I work on myself. And I am kind to all living things. So be it. So mote it be. Universe, creator, spirit, guides, please grant us the ability to create opportunity, to recognize our divinity, and to live in the present. May good fortune and protection be upon our collective today and every day. Universe, please provide for Sam, Benjamin, and Cher Bear, for Sheila and Jenny Barham, for Sheila's mom and stepdad. Protect Risa and Montez Simpson, Tressie Tree and James Mitchell Jr., Zariah, Xavion, and Zaire. Protect Cindy Lee, Brianna, Miss Jacqueline, and beautiful girl Carroll. Uplift Linda Bruce and Linda Saunders. Val Bowen and Lisa Alvarenga. Protect Denny, Marie Murillo, Hilda and her grandkid Zane and his sister. Uplift Daniel Martin, Von Davis and Jonisha Smith. Carol and Jackie Ward, Jackie B, Mildred and Rodina. Uplift Robin, David and Robert, Maria A, Danielle and Tamiko. Heal Dale and Deanne Kuski. Protect Rick and Donna. Provide for Teresa and Brenda. Heal Morgan. Prosper Christopher and Matthew. Protect and heal Spirits Beyond the Stars and her son, Christopher. Protect Miss Luchelle Williams and family. Heal Anita, Lightside, Patty, Sherman, and Carmen B. Benita and Light Seeker, Bea Jones and Teresa. Carrie, Miss Bernice, and Kathy Huey. Uplift Alicia Bell, Miss Ernestine, Irene, Orihime, Miss Hope, Sheila, and Leo. Provide for Faye Hairston, Milton, Charlie, Ruth. Oh, protect the people of Trinidad and Tobago, all the people of all the Caribbean islands, atolls, and outlying areas. Uplift Shakia Davis and Robert Hood. Protect Dee Dee, Tom Hepner, and Jilly. Protect Terare, the president of Burkina Faso, Blue Lotus, and her dog. Protect and heal Bonnie and Linda G. Universe, provide for and protect us. Give us courage to stand strong. Give us courage to stand on truth, to call out liars and their lies. Give us the courage to be our authentic selves. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. Happy Wednesday, y'all. We gonna be all right. Now, y'all remember, stay on top of things. The weather is going to be crazy. Check on your vulnerable neighbors and friends. Y'all, if you have extra, be an angel to somebody, even if it's just some water out your hose. Be an angel to somebody. We are about to experience hell on earth. I love you. I love you. I love you. But we gonna be all right. We gonna be just fine. Stay up, y'all. Namaste. Bye-bye.